Well, hello again. Ethan back for another beer review. Tonight I'm doing Drafty Kilt Scotch Ale. Drafty Kilt Scotch Ale is out of Monday Night Brewing Company in Atlanta, Georgia, which is right near me. I live in a suburb of Atlanta. It is 7.2% ABV, 26 international bitterness units. I've never had this before. First time trying it. I got it at Trader Joe's in Peachtree Corners, Georgia. It was like $1.89 for the single 12-ounce can. They have a lot of craft beers and imported beers and non-imported beers on their shelves. Good selection. Check them out if you can. Trader Joe's, they have good beer selection. All right, let's go ahead and give this a pour. The Drafty Kilt website says to serve it at 45 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, wow. Very thick, cascading head. This looks like a Murphy's Irish Stout. It's like a four-finger head, at least. And it's a year-round availability, but only in Georgia, Tennessee, and Alabama. It's out of Georgia, so I'm guessing the states surrounding Georgia are more likely to have the year-round availability. It's probably harder to find the further out from Atlanta, Georgia you go. I'm sure in like New York City, you probably couldn't find this. Okay, I'm getting a Guinness-like malt, toasted barley malt. The website says it is brewed with Columbus and Willamette hops and brewed with two-row Munich and Crystal barley malts. Awards it won. It got an 89 out of 100 on the Beer Connoisseur. In 2018, it won a silver medal at the Alltech Commonwealth Cup and a bronze in 2014 at the World Beer Cup. It gets an 87 on Beer Advocate, a very good. They like it, which is pretty rare for Beer Advocate. There are a good bit of breweries in Atlanta. Sweetwater. Oh, what's that one out of Athens? I can't remember. It'll come to me probably as soon as I turn off the video. But it reminds me a lot of, well, it's not as dark as I originally thought. It's like a dark red, amber even. It's not black or that dark brown like Guinness Extra Stout or Murphy's or even like Backwoods Bastard or other stouts. This is not actually a stout. It's a Scotch ale. It looks like it. Well, yeah, I can see why it's not considered a porter or a stout because it doesn't have that dark, deep brown color. It's more just like a say like a Yingling Black and Tan. That's kind of the appearance that I'm getting. Yingling Black and Tan kind of has that very dark, toasted, malty look and aroma, which this has. Pairings, it says on the website, chicken, bread, and ham. It says a roasty Scotch ale with a hint of smoke, full-bodied but not overpowering, smoky but not in a creepy bar kind of way, sweet but not obnoxiously so. Sound like your ideal mother-in-law? Fair enough, but it also is a pretty dead-on description of our Scotch ale. In a difficult hop-growing climate, Scottish brewers relied on other ingredients to impart flavor and bitterness. One such ingredient was smoked malt. Drafty Kilt is a dark, malty bombshell of a beer. I've never worn a kilt. Hopefully, never have to. But I have seen Braveheart. All right, we'll go ahead and give it a try in a minute. Get that little swish and pour. Okay. Very upfront on the palate, you get the toasted malts, almost a caramel. Not a chocolate or coffee like a Guinness or a Murphy's Irish Stout. And it is very malt forward. The hops, the IBUs are 26, so it's not hop forward, which I like. I do like malty beers. But at 7.2% ABV, a higher IBU wouldn't hurt it, I don't think. But it is very round, and it's fairly smooth for 7.2%. But it definitely has that that kind of like a sugar-free caramel, rye bread, pumpernickel bread sort of maltiness. And the IBUs, again, are 26, so it's not bitter. It's even less bitter and more drinkable than, say, a Murphy's or a Guinness. It's interesting. Not much lacing. Head dissipated quickly. Again, you can see through it. It doesn't have that deep, dark brown, black color of a stout, but it is not a stout. It's a Scotch ale. Dark, rich, smooth, and smoky. Yeah. Monday Night Brewing Company. Maybe I can go there in Atlanta sometime. What would this get for a score? Oh, I'd say let's give it a 92. And the style that I haven't had many in the style, but enough to say 92, and personal preference also a 92. It's good. I would say this is better for cooler weather. It is getting cooler here in Georgia. Last September and October was very hot. I mean, it was blazing hot. But this September, and well, today's October 1st, it's been much cooler, much more fall-like than usual in Georgia. Usually we're still really hot until about November 1st, but this year we've gotten a little cooler earlier, so that's nice. And this beer is a very good beer for those crisp October nights. This is not something you'd probably want to drink in July. You know, July 4th party, you probably wouldn't want to drink this. But for the, for the seasons and the events that it's, designed for, would be a very enjoyable beer. And I enjoy it. It's good. 92 out of 100 for the Drafty Kilt Scotch Ale from Monday Night Brewing Company. Cheers, and thank you for watching.